This song is here to remind you that you're never alone.
What goes in your heart today, it matters more than words that fade away. Like sunlight paints the world always, don't hide your eyes, disguise a beautiful day. Don't be a one-man show and go ahead and share the love you hold inside. Don't think twice, don't think that you're alone. You're alone, you're not alone. When you know the key is to share the love. Not alone. To find a heart that beats like yours, just give your heart to anyone in need. Spread the word, share the love, it's changing all that it can be. Don't be a one-man show and go ahead and share the love you hold inside. Don't think twice, don't think that you're alone. You're alone, you're not alone. When you know the key is to share the love. Not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Agape. It's so good to be with you again. And know that we are going to continue this magnificent series on the core concepts of science of mind. So wherever you're watching or listening, check in. Let me know where you're listening from. Let me know what's on your mind. Share with me, what are your fears? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What would you like greater clarity on? I will be happy to address that and answer that in any way I can to give you ideas on how you may better serve yourself in unfolding your most magnificent life. So check in. Let me know you're out there. And hey, can you hit the like button? Can you hit the share button? Do me a favor so other people can get this message. If this is benefiting you, know it will benefit others, especially if they're people you know. So let's use social media together to raise the consciousness of this world. So for now, let's stop for a moment and let's center ourselves. So I invite you to get in a comfortable seated upright position with your back straight, your hands gently resting on your lap. Bring your awareness to your breath. Consciously breathing in and consciously breathing out. I invite you to witness the flow of energy as you breathe in, and witness the flow of energy as you breathe out. And that's all you have to do, is be the witness. What you're doing is you're establishing a relationship that you are the observer and that you have a body and you have a mind, but they are not who you are. In establishing that, you realize that we use this body, we use this mind to experience life. And as we come to this awareness that we are the observer, we step into conscious creation. And we become the conscious creators of our lives. And we witness it, we experience it, and we continue to expand and grow in ways that are beyond what we can even imagine in this moment. But there's a divine within us that leads us step by step to a greater experience of life. So bask in this feeling, bask in this state, and accept the truth of who you are, that you are whole, perfect, and complete, just as you are right here. Gently and easily now, bring your awareness back to this time, to this place. Open your eyes and welcome back. Well, today I'm going to continue my talk series on the core concepts of science of mind. And today we're going to talk about core concept number 3, the creative process. So again, let me get you to get this idea of what do I mean when I say what are core concepts. Core concepts are the basic theories of how the universe works. Isn't that simple? It's the basic theories of how the universe works. We're going to look at these theories from both the universal perspective and the human perspective. In other words, from the perspective of the infinite and then the macrocosm, to the perspective of the human or the microcosm. Because Lee is a microcosm of the infinite. You are a microcosm of the infinite. And so we're going to look at it from both perspectives and see how we can use these ideas to create this magnificent life. You see, spirit is the great causative power of the universe. The word or thought of God eternally initiates the divine creative process. Word, thought, eternally initiates a divine creative process. In this process, the law is continually set in motion to create from unformed substance. And from this unformed substance, it creates innumerable forms which follow the thought patterns of spirit. So we have this ability to think. We have this ability to form a thought pattern. That thought pattern becomes a belief. That belief is planted in the soil, which is the law or the creative process, and then it births an experience, it births form. So you can see the creative process, thought, law, form. The Word of God or the word of the infinite means the power of the infinite to bring itself into form. The law, the creative medium, is subjected to the Spirit and must create all physical manifestations in exact accordance with the initiating cause. Just as the soil must produce a tomato plant from a tomato seed and a carrot from a carrot seed. The word, the power of the infinite, brings itself into form. The vibration of the thoughts we're thinking create an experience. Whatever that vibration is the seed that we're planting into this universal law that creates form and experience. We shall assume that neither law nor the stuff from which form comes has conscious intelligence, but must, because of its nature, be formed by the word. In other words, the law, the creative medium, the soil, doesn't choose, it just creates. You see, this simplifies the whole matter, enables us to see that in the entire universe, one power alone really acts. The power of the word of Spirit, God, or universal conscious intelligence. There is one power, one presence. This one power, this one presence creates everything. It creates everything out of itself. It creates everything using its creative power that naturally responds to its spark, its spirit, its direction, without judgment. It just bursts and it creates. From the human perspective, since the human spirit is one with the universal spirit, and the human subjective law merges with the universal subjective or law, all human thought is created and reacts in microcosm, the divine creative process. So you and I are here. We have the ability to consciously think. And in that ability to consciously think, we set the universal law in motion. And the universal law that we set in motion is the infinite law, the universal subjective. We're setting that in motion. And that universal law that knows how to create all things does so based on our belief. So literally, the creative process that you and I are using is a microcosm of the divine creative process that has created the entire cosmos. Through my conscious thinking and my subjective beliefs, I reenact in microcosm the continuum of creation. So according to my thinking and my beliefs, I co-create the conditions of my life. And my thoughts tend to reproduce, in my experience, a reflection of the consciousness behind it. Changing my consciousness, and therefore my thinking, brings about a change in my experience. Thoughts create. You want to change your experience? It's as simple as changing your thinking. Here's the beauty of that. The creative power, the law, doesn't care what you produce. It doesn't judge what you produce. It simply gives you who you have become. So your life experience is a reflection of the conditions, thoughts, beliefs, and feelings and emotions that you've chosen to create. Change can occur only in accordance with my acceptance and embodiment of the truth. In other words, as the master teacher said, it is done unto us as we believe. The universe can only give us the good that we consciously accept, recognizing that it is mine because of who I am. This is really a deep concept, that the good can only give us what we consciously accept for ourselves. And we only consciously accept for ourselves who we are. So let's talk about this creative process. And we have a teaching symbol in the science of mind. And the teaching symbol is circular. And in that circular, it means it's infinite, it's everything. But for the purpose of our humanness, we've created this symbol where we've divided the infinite into three aspects: conscious cause or spirit, this conscious medium or soul, or the form or the body. So we have cause, we have soul, and we have body. And when we implant conscious cause into the soul, into the soil, it produces the body. And it becomes a movement of cause into soil, into form, and then it goes back up, and we begin the creative process again. Cause, soil, form, cause, soil, form, cause, soil, form, seed, soil, plant, seed, soil, plant. And we do that with our thoughts. We do that with our beliefs. And so the creative process is an eternal process. It is a process that never, ever stops and never ends. But what we must understand is that we can choose new. We don't have to relive the same experience over and over again. In fact, that's why we get bored, because we're living that same experience over and over again. We were born to be creators. We were born to create new, exciting ways of living. And we were given that by the use of the creative power, the microcosm that we are of the macrocosm that is life. We have a we believe statement here. And I think it's real important that we can embody this. We believe that universal spirit, which is God, operates through a universal mind, which is the law of God. And we are surrounded by this creative mind, which receives the direct impress of our thought and acts upon it. We believe in the healing of the sick through the power of the mind. We believe in the control of conditions through the power of mind. We believe that we are creators and we have the ability to change our lives in any way we choose. You and I, my friends, are microcosms of the macrocosms. You and I are individualized creators of life. And as such, Spirit has chosen to individualize itself as you and I and every human being so that it can experience itself. That's our power. That's our right. And it's time we now claim it as the way in which we live our lives. So let us pray. I know There is one. It is infinite, all-knowing, everywhere present. It has always been, always will be. It is the seen, the unseen, the known and the unknown, and the unknowable. It's that what created everything out of itself. Individualized, whole, and perfect. And I and you are individualizations of it. Each of us is the divine expressing itself right here, right now. And we use that power each and every day as we create our life. And as we create our life, the universe blesses us and gives us more to create. And so it's easy then to understand the creative process by going into a state of gratitude. Because when we're in gratitude, we fully acknowledge that we are the creators and that we are the experiencers of form right here and now. And so we bless it. We bless ourselves, we bless each other, we bless the infinite, and we allow it to be. And in gratitude, we let it go. And so it is. Well, my friends, let's do our treatment for financial freedom together. Let's talk about the experience of abundance. So together, let's say our treatment. We live in gratitude, knowing that we are financially free to do what we want, when we want, and how we want. And so it is. So if you have received information, if you've received clarity, if you've received connection, I invite you to make a gift. Give a gift to Agape so that we can use the gift that you give to bring this message to the world. We offer you the opportunity to text to give. We offer you the ability to scan our QR code, or you can call agapespiritualcenter.com on the web, and you're welcome to use that and connect with us and share with us your abundance. While you're at it, please go to Agape Spiritual Center and connect with us and join our daily email list, as well as information that comes every week on upcoming classes and upcoming events. We have the ability to connect with you each and every day through meditation every day at 7 a.m. and every day at 8 a.m., where we change our thoughts and change our life. You can meet us on Facebook and YouTube to experience that. We also have weekly meditation on Sunday in person, and on Sunday we have live connection online, and we have a live in-person service each and every Sunday. We have Agape gatherings that are available to us each and every Wednesday from 1:30 to 7 p.m. on Wednesday gatherings, where you can connect with us. Starting this Monday, we have classes starting on Mondays, either in the afternoon or either in the evening. And we will be looking at 6 weeks of the science of getting rich. Are you looking for a world to exceed, to implement ideas of abundance, where you can continue to choose the seriousness of the science of mind of getting rich, and the book by the Wallace Wattles. What a phenomenal this man is. And I invite you to invite and be a part of our community and become a part of this. I also want you to understand, on Tuesdays, for 7 weeks, I'm going to be working on understanding the chakras. And if you're interested in that, that starts on Tuesday, this next week, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. If you're interested, we would love to have you experience. Know that if you choose to be in abundance, a gold member, where you are allowing yourself to automate a free choice of each and every month of $200, you will get any class that we prohibit for free. If you're a silver medal and you encapsulate that and it's $100, you can encapsulate any class that we achieve, and it will be a half of what we ask. So you get to choose whether you're gold or whether you're silver, and we will give you the ability to create and experience the teaching symbols. If you're interested in working with an Agape spiritual center, an Agape practitioner, I want you to know that Lee, Doreen, Jean Morrissey, and Susie Morrissey are there for you to support each other and to do a spiritual treatment, affirmative treatment. You can find that in our Agape Spiritual Center, and you'll find their Agape so that you can contact them and allow them to work with you. So I want you to thank you and understand this work that we are bringing to the world. And if there's anything we can do to share with you, know that we're here to be with you. I want you to understand how much we love you and appreciate you for just being you. And with that in mind, create this most magnificent door, most magnificent idea that you can have this week and become the most magnificent creation of spirit as it is right here and now. And so I love you, I accept you, I allow you, and I let it be.